Balding is a common problem that many men have to face. A YouTuber named Bald Cafe made a video going over his 6-year transformation where he went from a guy with long pretty hair to a guy that is, well, now bald. Let's go check it out.
2016, I'm in my kitchen in China. What I want to show you in this video is just how much the balding has changed. It's actually... This is December 2016.
This is 6 years?
This is December 2016. I'm in my kitchen in China. What I want to show you in this video is just how much the balding has changed. It's actually like lopsided. It's like I'm going more bald on this side than I am on that side.
Oh man, even the balding has asymmetry. That's not fair. That's not fair, is it? Oh, brutal. You know, I would say he's actually, like when he was
December
in 2016, like if this guy was friends with your girlfriend, you'd be worried, right?
Now I'm in my
like
kitchen
this is,
in China. I want to show you in...
He's almost a Chad. Like you don't want this guy to be around your girl, right? And now, I mean, I hate to say it, but man, balding is just brutal on guys.
How far this is going to go down to this bit. Rocking out here on the ukulele. I'm going to give you a little snippet because it would be rude not to. But just check the hair. Here we go.
Oh. Man.
Very much in my hippie era, it would seem. But the hair looking pretty solid. It wasn't that long after that, though, that I decided to cut it, the normie haircut, short on the sides. And, of course, this infamous video from April 2000...
I think the long hair suited him better. It kind of gave him that kind of robust, pretty boy look. Like this would do really well on Tinder, I would say. Not getting, like, the best possible results, but, like, he's going to do, like... At least like 10x better than like the average guy on Tinder with this look. With like the shorter hair, I don't think so. I think you're going away from the female gaze, but like here, this seems like prime Bald Cafe. I don't know his real name, but like that's the channel name.
On the sides, and of course this infamous video from April 2017 where I bent down to pick something up off the floor and my balding was revealed to me for the first time.
Wait,
so I found all
his balding was revealed to him when he bent over in this video?
2017 where I bent down to pick...
Ooh, yeah, I see that. Yeah. Brutal. So him watching back this video in 2017 is when the needle dropped that, oh shit, uh-oh, I'm in trouble here.
To pick something up off the floor and my balding was revealed to me for the first time. So I found all these other fun little video clips that I had in the archives, guys. I didn't just start doing video stuff with Bald Cafe. I was in it for a long time. This is a snippet from the English language school. I was trying to do some videos for them out in China.
We are going to fly a drone.
Yeah, that's right. We are going to fly a drone. We flew that drone. We flew it hard. It was good fun. But here you can actually see that, you know, speaking honestly, the hairline is looking slightly fragile here. But, you know, I was still enjoying myself, okay? It wasn't, you know, years and years of torment. This is pretty soon after. I'm still enjoying a nice little fashion show in my...
Yeah, this guy was a Chad in China, I'm sure. I used to be in China. Like, I lived there temporarily. You can do pretty damn well in China if you have a bit of respect for your self-image. Like, you can do pretty well in the dating scene there.
My apartment, and the hair, I was doing my best to enjoy it. But what really went wrong was, you know, times like this. This here caught...
He had to create a YouTube channel to cope instead of getting on Finistride. Well, how do we know that he didn't use Finistride? Maybe you've seen other videos of him, but yeah, like according to this channel, like this is called Bald Cafe. So I'm assuming all this content is about balding. Yeah. Is this the angle he's going for? I haven't seen the whole video yet, so
in 4K is the very reason why I decided to shave off this hair not long after this era, guys. Look at me, what I'm doing there. That I was doing constantly. The hair loss was completely controlling
just to,
me.
like, cover
Let's just,
it
you know,
with the
get
hand,
a little
like the
baseline. This is what it was
baldy
looking
spot.
like August 2017. To a lot of people, you'd be like, bro, you're not even going bald. But in other cases, look, bro. I'm saying, oh, 不要拍我, 不要拍我. Like, oh, don't take a video, I don't want to take a video. And look at the pain on that man's face. So here in this little clip, you can kind of see maybe some thinning.
Yeah, definitely. In the center, that seems to be the danger spot.
Some lack of density in the scalp there. But this was my first look of the first sort of head shave that I...
Bro, this is 1 year. Like, okay, so the clip of him where he was, you know, playing that ukulele with the long hair was in 2016. And now we've gone from that to, oh my God. It's just he looks like, honestly, it's kind of insane how much having like a shaven head or like a buzz cut or balding makes you look older. Like, it's so huge. He looks like he's aged 10 years
very
in 1
much
year
the
just because of
gradual
the hair
approach.
difference.
But these pictures here give you a sense of the progression. So this is how it very much started. Look at the hairline, guys. It's still looking pretty...
Yeah, but there is a bit of it's not quite dense. It's not quite dense, though. You can kind of see it, even though the hairline is, you know, holding strong. The density above that seems to be the problem, right?
Solid, but the real problem was the lack of density. But here we are, hairline check. This is how the hair and the top is looking in that video. I mean, here's the comparison for you guys.
Oh man. Oh. If you have both of your parents and you see that the men in their family have a full head of hair, you better thank your parents, because having balding genetics in your family is a struggle. Thankfully, like, God bless, but the men in my family, both on my dad and mom's side, have had no issues with balding. Like, even like my grandpa, rest in peace, who died recently, he had a full head of hair even in his like mid-80s. So yeah, I'm just so thankful that I don't have to worry about any of this. Otherwise, I'd obviously do a lot more research into, you know, finasteride and, you know, ways of keeping your hair. But yeah, this is just a tough thing to deal with as a guy. Welcome to the slap zone. Oh man. And the fucked up thing is, right? Ooh, €5 from Hello999. Hey man, I have 3,000 euros. What's the best soft surgery? Better eyes or jaw maybe? Filler, buccal fat. My eyebrows are good. Thanks so much, man. If you're going to do anything with reconstructing your jaw, that's going to cost a lot of money just because of how invasive it is. But like, if you're on like a tight budget, buccal fat surgery rarely goes awry for men if they're already somewhat lean. Like, you'll just have a bit more hollow cheeks. It's kind of hard to F that up.
You can probably see there's a pretty big change there, and this is kind of what I wanted to showcase in this video. Let's continue into the archives. So here we're going to have a nice cheeky top-down view. Hopefully from this you can get a good look of what it's actually looking these days on the top of my head. You see from this picture, guys, this...
The fucked up thing is, right, when you're balding like this, you actually have to be more attentive to your hair, because now you have to shave it like close to the skin as possible, so you don't have this kind of balding look where it's like even more obvious. Whereas if you just have like a clean head, like Mr. Clean or whatever, it doesn't look as bad. But like, I feel like if you are balding, ironically, you kind of have to put more effort into your hair, because you have to like shave it like constantly, like every day or two, I would imagine. So you don't have that kind of, you know, middle-aged man balding hair issue like this guy in that picture here. in the left, it doesn't look quite as bad, but in the right, it does look quite bad. And I'm guessing that's maybe like 2 or 3 days without shaving. So, yeah. It's kind of wild, but, you know, life isn't fair, right?
What it's actually looking these days on the top of my head. You see, from this picture, guys, this hair stuff, even though I'd shaved it off, it was stressing me out so much. I even had a bout of alopecia.
Why is this part bald? Did he, did the hair follicles get taken out for a hair transplant or something? Like, what was the... Thanks, bro. My face changes dramatically even when losing only 10 pounds. It is absurd. I really got to stick to getting lean. Can't be Chad if you're fat. Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, congrats on the weight loss, bro.
Areata here. So
Alopecia? Alopecia? Oh, wow. Okay.
I wasn't just dealing with the androgenic alopecia above, right? And I remember, bro, when I went to actually get that shortcut, he was like, oh, you're losing your hair. And I was like, yeah, I know, bro. That's why I'm here getting it done. He was like, no, like behind your ear. I didn't even know that that existed. I was like, yeah, we've all not got hair behind our ear. But I didn't realise there was a huge gap missing. But
wait, so you can... There's 2 types of hair loss? Wow. See, this is like a world of... This is like a sub-niche of looks maxing or lookism I just don't really know much about, simply because I haven't had to worry about hair loss. But yeah, wow. So there's different types of hair loss. Like, and this guy's what, suffering from both of them? This poor soul, man.
Look, some gym clips here, but what I wanted to focus on in these is how it's looking from behind. So we're going to take a cheeky little screenshot here. And you see this little bit at the back of my head here. This sort of thing is connecting. At that point, I had a bit also above. But let me give you a look at that now. So someone actually on the channel commented that...
Yeah, it's like there's a bridge of hair barely holding on, connecting from the top of the scalp to this weird part here. Man, oh man, this is just... At this point, would you not like... I'm assuming he's tried to do stuff to solve this, right? Like, I'm assuming he's tried the finasteride stuff, the... maybe... Has he done a hair transplant? Like, I mean, has he tried to combat this? I don't think he's mentioned anything.
It's basically this gap here, right? And I think what's going to happen is this top bit here is eventually going to also just completely go. And maybe at some point, this is where it will stop. It looks like there's still progress. Progress is still yet to be made, guys. Hopefully that's giving you a cheeky good look. As some of you know, some of you don't know, I was working as a teacher out in China in this era. And to be honest, I really enjoyed it. But you can kind of see from these clips here, a little bit of the hairline still going strong, guys. But today...
Dude just needs to go full Mr. Clean and Jim / Void Max. Yes. Although that sounds like kind of wild, but I kind of agree because, you know, he's not going to get back the robust pretty boy / young Chad look that he used to have. Like, that boat has sailed, right? Like, this boat, this is gone. This is gone. It's never coming back. So as this look. This isn't coming back. But, you know, he could lean in. Like, he actually looks quite good here. When he's wearing this hoodie, like this side profile, like he looks like a tough, hyper masculine guy, right? Like he looks like a type of guy you wouldn't want to, you know, fight with, and you know, some girls are gonna like that.
It's basically this gap here, right?
So
and
I think he should lean into it.
I really enjoyed it, but you can kind of see from these clips here a little bit of the hairline still going strong, guys. But today, I mean, non-existent. I think it'd be rude not to give you a little snippet of these vids, so here we go.
Well, I'm hungry. What are you making? Pizza? Pizza. Now
okay, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to see in this clip.
Hungry. Let's eat. Okay.
Man, this was good fun. I can't lie to you guys. You know, this is how the bowling was looking after shaving my head, which, in all reality, if you compare it to not that long prior,
I also
when
feel
I had
like
the hair, and then I kind of...
if you're bald, you kind of need to get a beard, like stubble. Like, I think this is actually a not too bad a look. I don't think he looks like I don't think his SMV is as high as 2016 or whenever like this started, but like I think him with facial hair is a bit of a improvement. If I had his looks, I would just go bald. Yeah, I don't know why you'd want to hold on to hair.
Compare it to not that long prior when I had the hair and then I kind of shaved it off. In some aspects, the shaving of the head actually made my balding hair, and then I kind of
his girlfriend's pretty cute.
Shaved it off. In some aspects, the shaving of the head actually made my balding be more apparent. Now, this clip here is probably the best we're gonna get. This is really not long. This is...
Yeah, balding's such a weird curse. It's like, you need to, like, although you don't have... Although you... Even if you want to be, like, just a bald, clean-shaven Mr. Clean guy, that ironically requires more effort than a guy that has long hair. Like, this hair, like... okay, yeah, I know it doesn't look great right now. Like, I'm probably gonna cut it and, you know, go back to my brown hair, but like I rarely cut my hair. Like maybe once every 6 to 8 weeks I get a trim, and that's it. I don't really have to worry about it. But like if you have like a bald head, you have to shave it constantly so you don't look like a guy that is balding. You know, it's a very weird curse.
2018 we've entered, probably summer 2018. So I'm rocking this zero all over for a good amount of time now. So let's do, again, one more hairline check. I want to quickly just mention, right, in a lot of my earlier videos, and maybe even now, like I do have quite a high-pitched voice, but I think it was a byproduct of my job. Like I'm in front of kids all day, like little kids, you know, from, I don't know, like 5 to 12, and I'd be kind of hamming up this little on bowl cafe. But also, I mean, this is your prime example here. Enjoy this.
I'm Harry, and today I'm going to show you how to make these so easy cupcakes. Okay, so here we've got our ingredients. We've got some flour.
So he was used to teaching kids where he like adopted this like feminine voice, and then he noticed it started coming out outside of like the school setting. Bro, you know when you hear about how being around kids like reduces your testosterone, like when a man has children his testosterone goes down. I thought that was cap, but this kind of supports that theory. Like, what the fuck? What the hell?
We've got some sugar. We've got some butter.
Yeah, enjoy these cakes rising. Who doesn't love a freshly baked cake?
And there you go.
Pretty horrific.
So he wasn't putting on that voice as like a bit. That wasn't like a joke. It's just being in like a classroom teaching kids as a job for a while. He just had this affection to his voice that was high pitch. Holy shit.
Horrendous.
Yo, yeah. If you're a kid, stay the hell away from me. I don't want to talk to you.
Voice I've got going on there. But also, the hairline. I had people, if you look at this picture here, look, I had people being like, bro, you're not even losing your hair. What are you talking about? I knew that I wasn't.
People are so imperceptive. Like, I wouldn't go off on that too much. You know how, like, there's a guy that has, like, a BMI that is obviously overweight, and yet normies are constantly saying, oh, you don't need to lose weight, you don't need to lose weight. Yeah, like, I wouldn't go off just random comments you hear from people because they don't know. Like, if you have a perceptive eye, you can see, yeah, there's some thin spots on his scalp, and things aren't looking good for the old hair.
About. I knew that I was, and let's be honest, if you look closely, you can, but I see what people mean. Look, if you look at this hair here now, compared to when we first started, you know, the channel, and when I first started shaving my head,
but like,
I mean, I've lost a real
there were signs of balding
amount. Do I look 7 years younger then, or what? Comment down below. That I'd be quite intrigued to know. I look similar, I think, but maybe not. But yeah, you know, here we go.
How old is he?
I'm just doing these other little video clips, and I thought I'd just summarize this video here showing how things were looking when we first did it. Instant replay, baby. But here, a little top-down view.
The lenses.
And yeah, great little top-down view there. So let's have a little top-down look here. 7 years on. I mean, it is quite the change, but you know.
That's so true, OMG. People legit got mad at me for wanting to lose weight. Then they tell me, wow, you look so much better now. Yeah, people, like, normies that you encounter day to day are very imperceptible. Like, their level of perception is just so low, and they don't really know how to articulate what they find attractive. When there's, like, a guy that has, like, you know, normal kind of, like, normie baby fats, like as a guy, and he says he wants to lose weight, people are like, no, you don't need to lose weight. But, you know, if that guy had like a leanness that was, you know, allowing him to show abs, he would do so much better. Like, people would say he's way more attractive, even though they don't really make that connection, right? They instinctually know what is attractive, but they can't articulate it, or they're just ignorant as to what like the details are. Gatekeeping? No, I don't think it's gatekeeping. I think it's more people just don't really know. Like, how many people really understood the importance of losing body fat for your facial aesthetics until you came to, like, weird internet influencers that spoke about it? Not too many, right? Like, it's not common knowledge. A lot of people just don't know much, and that's it.
Male pattern baldness, boys. It's real, it's normal, it's happening. And I think, you know, just to kind of summarize my thoughts on this, I think a big motivation I had for shaving my head, especially in those early days, was like, oh, I just want it done. I don't want to have to worry about this. And there in October 2017 was my coming out as bald on Instagram. I was like, okay, this is me now. I'm doing this.
So we've only been 1 year since the beginning. So this is still 2017. December 2016. What the fuck? 1 year? I didn't know it happened that quickly.
I mean, it is quite the change, but you know, male pattern baldness, boys. It's
man, when the Norwood Reaper strikes, it strikes hard. Like, oh my god. What are the comments saying? 6 years to reach that perfect horseshoe. You look great with every hairstyle, Harry. Okay, that's cope. This video is a reminder that I should take care of my hair before it's all gone. Take care of what you have and have gratitude. Okay, yeah, that's sincere. But I imagine a lot of these replies are going to be very, very copium. I think, like, yeah, I'm kind of curious as to why he hasn't done anything to combat this baldness. Like, if, like, he said he was very insecure about it, but, like, he didn't fight back against it. Speedrunning the aging process. Well, is it... See, this is the thing, like, I can't tell if his face has, like, aged dramatically, or if it's just the... if it's just the perception I have now because he's got this hair. You know what I mean? Like, has his face aged as well? Around the eyes, there seems to be a bit more wrinkles, but, you know, the main thing is obviously the balding, right?
20 early days of the Bald Cafe YouTube channel. 100 subs, 100 followers on...
How can you get 200,000 subscribers just talking about being bald? What is this? I don't understand what the... I mean, how much can he talk about it? Oh, interesting. So he interviews other people that get bald? 17 to 19? Oh, come on. That's not fair. Come on, God. You can't do that. That's not fair. At least give him, you know, up to mid-20s. That's not right. Balding at 19? Come on. So for those in chat that watch this guy's content, because I'm kind of like new to this, does this guy have any like is there any attempt to fight back against this? Like, has he tried any procedures? Like, has he done hair transplants? Like, has he, or is it just like documenting, oh, this sucks? Bro, I had a schoolmate that started balding at 15 to 19. Oh my god. What is going on out here? I didn't know it was this bad. Okay, yeah, I'm living in a bubble. Like, I didn't think it was this brutal. It is only about embracing it. I gotta say, if you need to make, if you ever need to do a big song and dance about how comfortable you are with something, you're probably not that comfortable with it. It's like those fat acceptance women, right? And they always go on about how being fat is beautiful and like, oh, my curves are so great. Like on social media, just go on and on about it. But like, you gotta wonder, like, why is that? Because people that are genuinely comfortable with things don't really bring it up, kind of by definition, right? Maybe it's like a sign of like pride, like, oh, I'm so manly, I can just handle being bald, and I'm just gonna accept nature. Maybe that's what some guys think.